What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing another one of those Lego idea update videos. If you haven't seen the first one, I did one back in January. We just basically go through some of the Lego idea submissions and we just kind of talk about high level which ones think look good, which ones we don't think look good, which ones we think could potentially make it to become an official product, and most importantly, just checking out which of the ones have already been approved to date and seeing which ones we'd actually want to build. So without further ado, if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Out of all of the submissions that you see in this video, let me know which one's your favorite down below. And yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it right away. So like I was just saying in the intro of the video, we've done this video already once before back in, I think it was January. We did a Lego ideas video update. So we're gonna do this one. I'm filming this one in August. So I guess you're about, was it like 7 months after the original posting of this video. So I thought it would be a really good idea to go ahead and check out some of these Lego idea submissions. So before we do jump in to check out all the Lego idea submissions, I do want to remind you guys that I have 2 Lego submissions that are currently up on the Lego Ideas website. The first one is the Temple of Kukulkan, or El Castillo. It's based off of the famous temple found in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. So definitely go check that one out. And the second one I have is called the Cone. It's kind of like a local family-run ice cream parlor. So yeah, if you do like those builds, I would really appreciate the support. Make sure you go check these ones out right now. And yeah, let's just jump into it right away. So it's been a while since I have been on here. So what I'll probably do, so what I normally done in the past with these videos is I kind of start by going ahead with, probably go ahead with some like the most popular ones. So I've normally done in my past videos, I've gone ahead and usually I start with the gathering support criteria. And then after that, I kind of look ahead at the achieve support in review, and then just a quick brief look at the approved ideas. I don't go through every single submission. I just kind of go through briefly on the ones that I think are actually really cool. And then honestly, just kind of go from there, honestly. I guess the first one here is the Summit Station. I will be honest with you, I'm really big on not necessarily dioramas, but something that's like more than just like a single building. I find I'm a big fan when a set is kind of telling a story in some way. And like, I think this is kind of one of those examples here. Like you kind of got this really nice cliff with a wooden cabin, I guess you could say. So I kind of like this because I live in Alberta, Canada. So we have the Rocky Mountains. So like, this is like literally something you would see when you would go out to Banff, especially if you're gonna go visit this. I do really like the fact that it is open back, so you kind of get those features. You can see the features on the inside. I know that's a big thing nowadays for Lego to have that kind of playability functionality components that go with it. Definitely a big ups to this one. This is actually really cool. I really like the details on this one. This is kind of like a Rocky Mountain theme, and this is something definitely I would see kind of where I live currently right now. So I do like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna give this one a rating, and I will also support that one. So hopefully, I guess you're actually very close. So by Baron Von Baron, fantastic name. Hopefully you get to that 5,000 porters mark and you can get closer to the 10,000 mark. All right, up next we have this Bob Ross painting. Let's check this one out really quickly. I'm not really a big fan. I understand the hype around Bob Ross, but I'm kind of just like, it's kind of one of those things where it just kind of comes and goes. So I guess it's kind of like a little studio area. He's got all his different paintings. I feel like if you're a fan of him, that'd be cool. Like, I mean, I definitely like this idea. It's kind of like an exposition for Bob Ross. I don't know, not really for me in that sense. I don't know if I would go ahead and buy it. It's still a cool idea, but it's not necessarily for me. We got a Rocket League playset. I don't really do much for these modular buildings just because it's kind of sad in my opinion, because Lego will never actually approve them. They've kind of even, I think they've like unofficially said it as well. I've seen some stuff online about some of their mods explain that as well. Like they don't do modular buildings because they have their own set currently right now. Princess and the Princess Bride from the Blockbuster, from book to Blockbuster to brick. I don't know what this is. Is this based off a movie? Yeah, this is, I think this is definitely based off a movie. That's actually kind of cool. It reminds me of they did like a Lego Ideas book set, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they did one already here. So like, this is an example. I guess we're going on Amazon right now. They did kind of like a Once Upon a Time Lego Ideas book. So I actually think that it's not a bad thing that they came up with like another version of it, because I guess this is kind of like a different book style. So I think this one was pretty successful, because I know a lot of people that actually bought this book. It could work. I mean, obviously that first book definitely did a good job. I don't know if the Princess Bride has got an intellectual property with it, but I'm not gonna give it a like because I don't know much about the story. For me, if I'm gonna give you a support, it's because I'm like very passionate about what you have and I want to go ahead and buy it. It's not saying that you have a bad design whatsoever. I think these are all amazing designs. It's just that I'm only going to give my support to the ones that I feel like I can go out and buy. That's my rating criteria. I just made it up right now. We're going to go with it. All right, periodic table of elements. Okay, so here my question is just all going to be stickers though? I feel like this one had a lot more potential that goes with it, but if you think about it, you're just basically buying tiles. Like if I'm not mistaken, gonna end up having stickers on them. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced on this one as well. Okay, let's go. Gravity Falls, the Mystery Shack. I think this is based off of isn't Gravity Falls it's a show on, I think it's on Netflix. I can't can't even remember now. I haven't seen it, but I do want to see it. So yeah, either way, definitely a cool set. But again, I don't know much about Gravity Falls, but maybe it's accurate, maybe it isn't. It still looks cool. So far, we only supported one. We got the Ferocious Dragon. That's got the classic Sony PlayStation 2. I don't know if they're trying to copy like the what was it, the Arturi? I gotta look it up. Lego. Oh, sorry, the Nintendo system. But then there's also this one here. What's this one called? Atari. The Lego Atari. So I don't know if they're trying to copy that, but my thing is I just don't feel like Sony PlayStation is vintage in my opinion. I know it's like from the, what was it, probably 2004, but I just feel like it's a little bit too early for that. And also the all black design doesn't look as cool as like, for example, like the Nintendo or the Atari console. Got some more Bob Ross, apparently people like that one. Space Playground, that's kind of cool. The Moon Lunar Landscape. Okay, I have to say I have been a fan of these ever since there's the Lego Idea set with the, what's like Lego, it was like that space set, this thing. I think the Space Age, that's what it's called. I actually really like these. I think that's very original. It's a nice like kind of art piece that you can store in your house, whatever it may end up being. So I hope this one actually does a really good job. Like this is actually really nice. I know people, I mean, even for people, I mean, honestly, like I'm an example of them. I think like, you know, me or even like people like my dad love like that 60s 70s like NASA sets, and you know, especially when you have like, I know the Artemis one is more like a recent set, but it's kind of like, I guess you can say it's like it's the revitalization of like space travel, basically, I guess, on planet Earth, or in this case with NASA. So to have these kind of moon sets, I think complement those kinds of sets better, and then kind of add to those collections, whether it's like the space station, whether it's like the Saturn V rocket, because I think Saturn V was also a Lego Idea. So this is one here I will definitely support it. I think, like, you know, I think it's pretty original. It's not bad. I think it's something that's actually very pleasant to look at, and I'd probably actually buy it. I don't think it's going to be very complex, but I think the details are enough to make it look good. But yeah, this one here, definitely a really good one. I hope Sharky Bricks, I hope you actually end up getting your 10,000 supports, because I definitely think this is under the radar, but it could be a very, very successful Lego Idea set. So moving on, we got Downtown Abbey. I know a few people that watch the show that actually really like it. Got this Full House thing, the Fortress of, I wonder if this is more like this looks like more like an architecture one. I don't know if they're going to treat this the same way as they do with the modular buildings, where they're just not going to even think about architecture buildings because they already have an architecture theme set. That being said, though, definitely really nice. I've never been here before, but looking at this, I kind of do want to go here now. Obviously, it looks like it's in Switzerland, which is definitely really cool. I'm going to give it a 4 for originality. I'll give it, sure. I don't know why they put building techniques on here. It's kind of hard to understand the building techniques from the only thing you're seeing on the outside. But we'll definitely, I think we're going to support this one. So we got 19th Century Bandit's Den. Let's take a look at this one, actually. This one looks kind of interesting. This one looks like okay, this is kind of like those 1900s type floors and stuff like that, where you have like, yeah, I guess, yeah, you got like the secure vault that someone's trying to steal, formula to open the training trunk, all that stuff, 4-part assembly. I genuinely wish Lego took the time and actually said, hey, we're gonna make like a fan ideas modular building set, but they don't. And I know why. It's because I feel like the Lego Idea ones would actually sell better than their actual Lego models, which is unfortunate in that case. But no, that's definitely really nice, honestly. Like that's pretty cool. Got this Hell Center, we got the Pea Shooter, Fuzzy Bumblebee, Giant Panda Breeding Research Base. This kind of looks like something out of Minecraft. Ancient Roman Village, let's check this one out here. Ancient Roman Village, again, it kind of looks like a mixture of like a Lego Ideas / display set. My thing with display sets is that I just feel like there should be more information in the set. When I look at this, I feel like there's not enough information. I want to see more of a building. I just feel like there's not enough going on. I think the idea is very original. I just feel like that there's something missing, because you're calling it a village and it looks like it's half of a bridge. You know, back then when they had the Roman bridges, they would have like multi levels on it. So it looks like there's like a half a bakery house, or was this like a fish market, kind of looks like, and then you have a bridge underneath it, and this is like right next to it. So like this is something that should be part of like something bigger, in my opinion, as part of a diorama. But definitely really cool. I love the color detail on it. I think that's really nice as well. We'll do a couple more. Got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've always wondered about how these, if you know, when these get to 10,000 supports, because the issue they have with them is like the intellectual property. Because I know Lego, a lot of times when they can't produce a set is normally because they don't have the intellectual property. That's why they don't own the rights to produce this. So I don't know if Lego's had Lego. Okay, so they have had. Okay, so there would be an issue because yeah, I remember seeing Lego, but they haven't done it in a while. Then I don't know when this came out. 79122 Nickelodeon. A working ordnance card. Train junkyard. Let's check this one out. This one looks interesting. This one looks like it's got a lot going on. This one kind of looks like something out of like a Fallout scene. This isn't really what I expected. I thought this was gonna be more like, why is there a cow here? It looks like where you find a lot of homeless people. Like they go to the train yard and this is they made it look cleaner. It's like a cleaner homeless person environment, but it's still kind of cool. I just don't know if that's a Lego set worthy, but definitely a really cool idea. So it's not really for me in this case, but Snow Peak Sweets Factory, that looks cool. I'll see if there's anything, or I'll do one more. We'll do one more and then we're gonna move on to the other categories. We'll do one more quick one. I've seen this one before. We can get one more. I got a Monopoly table, the Dockside Inn, Romantic Castle, retro gas station. You know what, we're gonna look at this one. Actually, this was one of my ideas I had. I really wanted to do like a retro gas station, and I can be honest with you, this is a way better idea than what I had come up with. So big ups to that. This minifigure, 10 on 10. This smile, 10 on 10. Very well done in this case. That is actually very well done. I like the octane gas signs, obviously, because it's like the Lego brand in this case. It's called Tefts. Honestly, this is really well. You got the burger, you got like the sodas dispenser. That's really nice. You got the menu, the jukebox. You know what's unfortunate, because I don't know if this would fall under like a Lego City set in this case, but this is definitely a very, very good idea. Like you got the old sports car, you're getting my support, and you only have 179 supporters. I am surprised. You should have more supporters is all I'm gonna say. That one's up there. I have to say that one might be my favorite one actually out of all of these that we've kind of supported so far. So okay, so let's just take a look at the achieved support for right now. See if there's anything that kind of sticks out. I think I've talked about this. Oh no, maybe I haven't talked. I might have talked about this Working River Rapids before, because I've definitely seen that one before. Tetris Solids, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I really hope that they actually make an actual set for Avatar. I feel like that's a show that's so underrated, and like I'm glad they're making the Netflix adaptation of it. I still think the cartoon's way better. I just feel like the Avatar universe needs way more love, and I think this would be a great idea for that. The Iron Giant in the Forest. That one's a really nice one as well. I don't know why people didn't like that movie growing up. That was an amazing movie. So again, that one's would be a really cool one. The Combine, that's awesome for like a Lego Technic. A Pioneer CDJ 2000, that's hilarious. Blacksmith Wild Wild West, Claw Machine. Yeah, these are some of these are pretty nice. Hydroelectric Dam. I remember seeing this one. This one's actually really nice. Yeah, because it was November 2022. Yeah, no, those are some pretty. These are some pretty interesting ones. I don't know if there's anything that really stands out to me as much for this at least, but either way, I hope you guys get something at least. So what do we have in review? There is one in review that I really, really hope wins. I don't know if it's done it yet, but we'll see what happens. Scooby-Doo Mansion. See, this is something that I think could actually do really well. Like, I definitely think that's really cool, because I know Scooby-Doo, again, I know it did pretty well. There was a few Lego sets that came out under the Scooby-Doo theme, so I definitely think this one could do really well, because I remember seeing something online about that one. Working suspension rail, definitely really nice. Who else do we have here? Wolfpack Castle, DreamWorks Shrek. I think this one's kind of funny, because I think there was a couple that actually, I think there was 2 Shrek swamps that were approved, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I remember seeing that one as well. This one took some time. I thought this one got disapproved, but I guess it got approved again, which is really good. I like this idea. I think they did a really good job with that one as well. Great British Bake Off. You got Among Us. That'd be hilarious if this one actually worked. I could see this one actually making it. Again, same thing. Lego's just gonna have issues with buying the IPs for that. Wizard of Oz, Suitcase Express. I want to check this one out. This one's caught my eye. Now that is original. That's pretty cool. I will admit that is a very cool design. I like that one a lot. Did that one ship not get approved? I want to take a look at this. No. Oh, okay, Ian Ha, I would love to make this ship. If you ever watch this video, I would absolutely love to. I am so sad that this did not make it. I was rooting for this one back on the first one I did. This is still and will forever be my favorite one, and I'm actually sad that one didn't make it. Ah, that's so unfortunate. So what were the approved ideas? So we got, see, like Twilight, Colin's house. You tell me the ship. I feel like the ship should be a better option than that one. No discredit to Twilight, but like I just think the ship should have made it, but I guess it looks like they went with this Riverside Steamboat. I do remember seeing this one as well. This one was actually pretty nice. It's more of like a model that you can kind of put up, and I know Lego is big on doing those kinds of models at least, but that's unfortunate. I thought that was gonna win in the end. So, and then last but not least, what's on shelves right now? Yeah, I know we got the Jaws. I know we had the red telephone box, Orient Express. I think this is the most recent one, was that Jaws one. Yeah, that Hocus Pocus house, the hat. Yeah, these are all, it's crazy how different the lighthouse is compared to what it is right now on shelves. Definitely pretty funny. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I do have 2 Lego idea submissions. Make sure you go check those out. I got the Cone and Temple of Kukulkan. If you do enjoy those and you want to see them become an official Lego set, I'd really appreciate your guys' support. So definitely just search up AJL Bricks, type in the Cone, and you should be able to find it right away. This is basically what it looks like in this case. This is, you know, it's a nice little ice cream parlor shop that I think would look perfect in any city. At least that's why I designed it for, at least. So definitely check that one out. And we also have obviously Temple of Kukulkan as well. So with all that being said, that was basically the July update for the Lego ideas submission so far. I have to say, compared to the January one, I definitely felt like I had a lot more favorites in the January one. No, I think everyone at the end of the day did an amazing job. Again, I'm only critiquing based off what I would buy. Most people would probably disagree with my opinion, and that's totally fine. It's all based off what I'm just interested in buying. I had a few that I definitely supported in the end. But yeah, honestly, like, I hope that gas station makes it. I even hope that like Summit one makes it as well. Those were definitely some really good ideas. Probably if I'm gonna give a top 3, we're gonna go with the retro gas station. We're gonna go with the I think I'll go with the Summit one. This is something I see in, you know, it's something that's local and familiar to me, and I definitely think that was done really well. And the last one is definitely gonna be that moon artwork piece. Again, I would definitely hang that up as artwork. I'm actually getting really into a lot of that artwork stuff. So yeah, with all that being said though, if you did go on to enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Which one out of all these sets did you actually enjoy the most? What are your thoughts on even the new sets that are coming out, at least, that have been improved for the Lego ideas? And yeah, just let me know down below in the comments. I'd say for the Lego ideas one, I definitely want to check out that steamboat. That might be something that we might be picking up one of these days. With all that being said though, hit that subscribe button that pops up here in the middle, click on one of these 2 videos on the side, and I will see you guys next week for a brand new video.